so I didn't do a DCP tag video for my last program, so I am an alum from spring of this year, so I decided to do one for this upcoming spring. So the first question for my tag is, how did I hear about the program? Well, I have already done it before, but prior to that I had found it just through searching for internships and things like that. I'd applied probably 3 or 4 times before I got accepted my first time in the spring of this year, but it all worked out perfectly for me, and the timing just actually worked really well with my schedule. So that's kind of how I heard about it. Is how was the interview process? Well, my interview process was pretty quick. I applied on the 28th. I got an email on the 29th asking me to do the WBI, which is the web-based interview, and then I did that, and then on the 31st or the 30th I got an email scheduling my phone interview, and I did my phone interview on September 7th. And so my phone interview, I was on my way to a baseball game, so I figured I would just sit in the car and do it. With it being my second time doing the phone interview, I wasn't as nervous, but it took us forever to find parking, and so I ended up missing the first call. She called me back, my phone wasn't working, I was starting to freak out, and then a train passed by right by the baseball stadium, so I ended up having to do my phone interview in the bathroom of the baseball stadium with hundreds of other people around. I was really nervous just because I was like, she's gonna hear all this background noise and be like, where is this person? But in the end, it really doesn't matter where you do your interview or how prepared you are, because I wasn't prepared for my interview in any shape or form, other than the fact that I'd already done one in the past. I found out I was sitting right here on my bed because I was accepted in the first big wave of acceptance. So not the test wave that they did, but the one right after that. So I was accepted September 13th. So it's been over a month now since I was accepted. My role is PhotoPass, and I'm super excited. This is one of my top 2 roles. My other one was character attendant, and I got PhotoPass, and I've heard it's super fun. I really want to be based out of Hollywood Studios. My roommates was through Facebook. So Facebook has been how I found my roommates the first program and how I found my roommates this program, and we all just clicked super well. We found each other pretty quickly. We were waiting on one of our roommates to get accepted, and she did about 2 weeks ago. So there are 6 of us. We're hoping to be in Vista. Everyone's probably like, what the heck, why would you want to be in Vista? Well, I lived in Chatham for the first half of my first program, and then I moved to Vista because I moved in with my friends, and best decision I ever made was to move in with my friends in Vista. It was just so much easier, especially since I didn't have a car. It was the bus hub. I could walk and get food if I needed to, or to like Walgreens to grab something quick if I needed groceries, and overall it was just a way better experience living in Vista. So we're going to be hoping to get a Vista 3-bedroom, 6-person, hopefully 3rd floor, mostly because I really like the giant open ceilings that they have, but you know, I'll take anything. I'm going to miss my family probably because we're super close, and I just moved home after being there from January till May, and I just graduated, so I've finally been at home for a consistent period of time up until January when I moved back to Florida. So my favorite Disney park. Probably Studios, mainly because Tower of Terror is there, and if you can't tell, I'm wearing a Tower of Terror shirt, so that's probably my favorite park. They also have Toy Story Land now, which I'm beyond excited to go visit, but you also can't go wrong with Animal Kingdom. Has so many unique things, and Magic Kingdom, obviously it's the Magic Kingdom, so you can't go wrong going there, but Studios probably would be my all-time favorite. Plus I really like shows, and so Studios has the most of those. I'm going to meet up with my roommates, and we are going to go to dinner or lunch, I don't remember which one we booked, at Trails End at the Wilderness Lodge. So that's the first thing I'm going to do when I get there. The second thing I'm going to do when I get there is go ride Tower of Terror, because it's been like 6 months. On my bucket list is going to be probably to try and eat at Be Our Guest. I didn't get to eat there last time just because I didn't really want to spend the money on it, but this time, because I don't have all those other things that I want to do being a first time CP, I'm definitely going to try and do maybe the things that are a little more expensive, or things that not everybody does, because I've already done it once. So I'm not going to try, you know, go to the parks every day, or I might try and go to eat in nice restaurants and test out different things in the parks. But do not worry, I will have my popcorn. One thing I hope to take away from the program is a full-time job. So I'm hoping to stick around in Florida for the foreseeable future, whether moving in more with the company and staying with Disney and getting more of a coordinator position, or simply staying in Florida and working at one of the hotels in the area. I really like it out there. I'm a hospitality major, so for me, being in that area would probably be the best. So I'm super excited to be back. If you have any questions and you're watching this and you've never gone before, just let me know. I can probably answer anything. I've lived in multiple complexes. I had friends that lived everywhere. I traveled to the beaches while I was out there. I did a lot of different things while I was out there. So if you have any questions at all, do not be afraid to DM me or just comment on this post and ask me, because I'm going to be making videos on roommates and challenges and the pros and cons of each complex. So please stick around, and also if you want to be friends on the program, just let me know, because I'm pretty much down to never sleep the entire program. Also, just to add, I was a convention guide in my last program, so I have several videos on my channel about being a convention guide. So if any of you out there are have the role, apply for the role, thinking about the role, check out those videos. I'm also going to be posting like a recap of me being a convention guide, because it's very different from what they describe on the website. So yeah, keep checking back for more.